So yesterday at 9 o'clock, Sony had their press conference. I enjoyed their conference. I just didn't enjoy the games they released at their conference. There were like 3 games that I was interested in. I don't want to waste any time. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this. But yes, Sony, I still love you. PlayStation all day. I'm wearing my PlayStation shirt. But let's go ahead and just talk about the games they announced. So at E3, they actually had a trailer for Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. That looked pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to be getting that or not. I'm not too sure. They also released Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds. It's an expansion for the original Horizon Zero Dawn game, which I do want to get and play on the channel. I mean, it is kind of late, but I don't know. It's still a pretty good game. It looks good. They talked more about Days Gone, which I knew they would. Days Gone looks good. It looks like kind of like a Last of Us and Uncharted mix. I don't know. I mean, they're made by the same company. I don't really know. It's kind of weird. They also talked about Monster Hunter, which is coming to consoles and PC. And then Shadow of Colossus is getting a remake for PS4. And then we got a closer look at Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. And we got a whole bunch of PSVR games. I don't have all the titles, but I do know that there was a couple of Final Fantasy and a bunch of VR titles. We got a new God of War trailer, which looked pretty good. That's one of the games I'm hyped for. I'm also hyped for Horizon Zero Dawn, the expansion. It's not really a game, but it's just an expansion. I'm hyped for that. And they also talked about the Detroit trailer, Becoming Human. They also talked about the new Spider-Man game. Not really talks. They released a bunch of gameplay. That really looks good. I think I might get that one. That, God of War, and Horizon Frozen Wilds. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Those are like the 3 games that I was kind of interested in. They really didn't announce what I was hoping for. They didn't talk about The Last of Us Part 2 or Resident Evil 2 Remake. There's still time. E3 doesn't end until Thursday. So there may be a possible release. I don't think there's going to. I'm really not too sure what's going to go down. The Last of Us Part 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake is what kind of disappointed me for this press conference. Their presentation, don't get me wrong, their presentation was like phenomenal. They presented their games good, just the games that they presented weren't good. I mean, some people will enjoy them, but I personally am not going to enjoy a lot of those games. I mean, Call of Duty World War II, I might get that. I keep saying I might get that. That game looked pretty good to me. I definitely am going to get God of War. That looks really good, and they announced that last E3. I knew they would talk about that. Why would they not talk about it? It makes no sense why they wouldn't. Last of Us Part 2 is what disappointed me. That didn't show up there. Resident Evil 2 Remake, that didn't show up either. Those are the only things that made me kind of disappointed about this press conference. But I still did enjoy the games they gave us. Those are the 2 games that they should have been there, but they weren't. And yeah, that's really all I can say. I hope that we get some more news about The Last of Us Part 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake soon. It would be so awesome. But yeah, that's my coverage of the PlayStation press conference. Those were the games they announced. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Nintendo press conference will be coming shortly. It'll be tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I definitely did enjoy the Nintendo press conference. That was a good conference. They announced a bunch of games that I think I'm going to like. I don't have a Switch personally. I am kind of thinking whether I should get it or not. I don't know. The Switch it's like portable and I can do stuff like that. I don't know. I'll talk about it tomorrow. You guys will see. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can subscribe, join the face on me, leave a like. It's extremely appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.